must have a beginning, and ours opens on the campus at Aquinas College.
Well, Howard, it's been a grand 4 years. I didn't think leaving college could be quite so hard.
Neither did I. Have you made any plans?
After 4 years of journalism, I ought to be able to snare a job as a cub reporter.
I wager they'll make you city editor on the spot. Don't wait too long to show your face in Norristown.
What's the idea? In the 4 years you've been here, you've scarcely seen Norristown. It's your turn to come see me first.
Well, maybe sooner than you think. Goodbye, and good luck.
Thanks. Same to you.
Deciding to make that visit, our hero takes the fast Philadelphia and Western Streamline modern high-speed car at 69th Street and enjoys the cool, comfortable 20-minute ride to Norristown. He sees some of the most beautiful scenes in America on the short, fast ride, where there are no railroad crossings, cars every 20 minutes, and even more frequently during the rush industrial periods. Hundreds of out-of-town visitors ride this scenic line just to enjoy the cool breezes and beautiful views. And in the winter, the scenery around Gulf is something to remember. Coming into Norristown, the scene from the approaching car presents an unusual panorama. Here he comes, just 20 minutes later, after a fast, safe, pleasant ride.
Hi there. Here we are.
Hello, Dan.
Howard, I want you to meet my sister, Dot.
How do you do?
How do you do?
And my friend, Miss Muriel Davis.
How do you do? Oh, it must be a case of poor eyesight or love at first sight.
Well, I am glad I came to Norristown.
Nice, isn't she? Takes after me.
Huh? Oh, yes. Where's the hotel?
Aren't you going to stay with us?
That'll depend. Need a headquarters.
Well, then your best bet is a Valley Forge Hotel. Mr. Garwood Culp treats his guests like friends.
And here is the Valley Forge Hotel, a place to be proud of, an asset to Norristown. And as they meet Garwood Culp, they know Howard's stay will be pleasant. Sometime later at the Chamber of Commerce, they meet Mr. Evans and Mr. Seabrook.
How do you do, Mr. Seabrook? How do you do, Mr. Evans?
How do you do?
What's the Chamber of Commerce doing for Norristown?
Well, there's so much to explain. You read this, it'll tell you all about Norristown, and why not have Dan take you around and show you our beautiful town? You will be surprised.
Fine. Goodbye, Mr. Seabrook.
Goodbye.
And you, Mr. Evans, I'm glad we met you.
Goodbye. Let's go, Seabrook. Go Airport, they meet a real flyer, Tony Little, who suggests seeing Norristown from the air. The Allen Wood Steel Company at Ivy Rock, Conshohocken, and Sweetland have been in the steel business since 1832. Sturdy men control the operation of furnaces. Machines automatically feed them. Huge 250-ton cranes move the ladles of molten metal to be poured into molds. It is then rolled into diamond steel floor plate, which is found on bus steps, modern streamlined trains, lowly tugboats, or shiny decks of modern battle cruisers. When the sky lights up at night, as slag is poured at the furnaces, we are wont to call it the glow of prosperity. At the coke plant, after impurities are removed from coal, day and night, ovens are pushed to supply 30,000 homeowners with this high-grade fuel. Served in up-to-the-minute equipment by skilled safe drivers and coke handlers. Thousands of people avail themselves of the Sunday and holiday excursions to Valley Forge on this, the only service incorporating the use of a lecturer who tells the story of Washington's encampment at Valley Forge. They visit H.D. Howden and Louis E. Mullen of the W.H. Nees Lumber Company, Incorporated, the business founded by the late William H. Nees over 50 years ago. A fire destroyed the original plant, but the buildings were rebuilt in 1920, enjoying a large increase in business. The business was incorporated in 1925, after the death of the founder. This present yard at 800 East Main Street was purchased in 1926 and was built with the idea of keeping all lumber under cover, away from rain and sun. Here also can be found all allied building materials, and complete stocks are kept for immediate delivery. Here are the best grades of Lehigh coal, loading and screening, clean coal. At the Erie Street Yard, more materials under cover, a real firm serving Norristown. Norristown is fortunate in having a new and modern dress salon located here at 70 East Penn Street, around the corner from DeKalb, where Miss Ann Torney and Miss Emily Eisinger, with 12 years' experience serving the public, show us a few of their new fall models. Here's something unusual in sport, street, and evening wear. For 18 years, James Umani has served quality foods at popular prices. Today, the beautiful Roma restaurant, air-conditioned at 144 West Main Street, is the place to dine, and the food is delicious. The modern New York store, 14 East Main Street. Mr. Friedman, the proprietor, says, Norristownians need not go out of town to secure satisfactory merchandise. We feature the finest lingerie, hosiery accessories, and costume jewelry. Yard goods are a specialty of this, Norristown's most beautiful store. In 1906, the Norristown Supply Company was formed and under the name of Norristown Hardware Company moved to 13335 West Main Street. In May 1931, Bertram L. Kane became the proprietor. Today, this great store sells everything in hardware and paints,